Hi everyone, my name is Shalin and I'm from Keyword Tool. So, if you've always wanted to know a bit more in depth about Google Trends, then you will want to watch this video till the very end. In this video, I'll explain how to find out how many people are searching for the keyword. You'll be able to also understand the popularity of the keywords within Google Trends, and also what does the numbers mean and exactly how useful it is. So, what is Google Trends? Google Trends is a great way to understand what the world is searching for. It gives insight into what keyword searches are currently popular or were trending during a certain period of time on Google search. It also suggests related keywords that complement an original search query. So you might be wondering, how does Google Trends work? So there are two things that you need to pay attention when it comes to analyzing data within Google Trends. The first one would be the interest over time, and the second one would be interest by sub-region. Basically what this means is Google Trends award scores from 0 to 100 based on what people are searching for from a month-by-month basis or day-by-day basis and on a geographical basis. So, what's the difference between interest over time and interest by sub-region? For example, you can have two different terms achieving the same score of 100, but one term can probably have 10,000 searches, whilst the other term can reach up to 1,000,000 searches. Now this is because the keywords or term have been scaled between 0 to 100, whereby 100 always represents the highest relative search volume. Here's something that you may not know. A rising line on your graph may not necessarily indicate a rise in popularity. Instead, it may indicate that the general search use has increased over the time range, where a declining line does not necessarily represent popularity in the same manner. In order to gain maximum insights from Google Trends, it is important to have an understanding that the usage of internet may rise or fall, which comes to my next point. Interest by subregions map or table are directly not relative to one another in a quantitative way. If this was the case, countries or cities with big populations, such as the US, would often find themselves permanently at the top of the table, and it would give a very misleading impression that these countries are the most interested. So instead of awarding scores based on direct relativity, Google Trends uses a kind of a double relativity. So for example, if the search term Instagram is accounted for 1% of the total search queries within UK from January 2019 to the present day, but 4% over the total search requests in Ireland within the same period, Ireland's score would be 100 relative to the UK score of 25. Also to note, Google Trends produces heat maps to show you interest across the region. Similarly, the scores are accounted the same way too. As for related queries, there are two things that you need to look into. The first one would be top and rising. Top keyword entails the most popular search queries, which is on a relative scale where 100 is the most commonly searched query, 50 is a query searched half as often as the most popular query, and so on. Whereas rising means keywords had a spike or are new or had a very few prior searches. All these features make Google Trends an incredibly valuable tool for keyword research. It is great for marketers, webmasters, or other professionals to better understand their audiences. Now, if your day-to-day revolves around keyword research, I have a great recommendation for a free tool that allows you to simplify your keyword research process. Keyword Tool for Google Trends pulls out related queries of rising and top in a super easy interface. It allows you to preview your graphs easily without even opening another tab. Not only that, you can sort your keywords, use filters to include or eliminate terms, and copy the list of keywords easily. Now, let me mention it again. Using Keyword Tool for Google Trends is absolutely free. You don't have to create an account. There's no credit card required. You can just easily go onto keywordtool.io/Google-Trends. Or I can put the link down the description below or somewhere on the screen. So I do hope that you give Keyword Tool for Google Trends a try, and happy searching everyone! Now, I just want to add that you can take a step further with your keyword research with Keyword Tool Pro. Once you copy the list of keywords, you can easily paste it on Keyword Tool Pro's Check Search Volume feature to get 100% accurate Google search volume data. Now with that information, you now actually know the actual popularity of that keyword. The best thing about finding Google Trend keywords with Keyword Tool is that it is extremely fast, easy, and reliable. Are you ready to up your keyword research game? Sign up to Keyword Tool Pro today.